Yeah, boy, we back in these streets. Yeah, you already know the goddamn deal. Three Kings Boxing is in the building. Of course, I'm joined with my man, Bo. And this man right here speaking is, of course, 2K the Prodigy, the host y'all niggas like to hate the most. What's really good, Bo? How you doing today, dog?
Oh, hello. What's going on, family? What's going on? You probably glad. You know what? You should be glad.
Hold on. Fuck that.
No, I know what I did. That's what I finna say. You should be glad because I forgot that this headset has a muted thing on it where I can mute the mic from here instead of the laptop, right? So I did both. And when you was talking, I'm up here yelling, in these streets, goddammit, we back. And I'm like, this nigga still talking. He can't hear me.
All right, man. Look, anybody out there that's younger than 45, if y'all want to do the show with me, I'll let you. Anybody out there younger than 45, man, holla at me. ASAP. There's a fucking opening. Word up, man. Word up. Yo, we got a lot of shit to cover, man. It's been a long time. Not really, man. It's been 9 days, but you know, a lot of cats be hitting me up talking about, hey, man, y'all niggas not doing this shit. Appreciate you, brother.
No problem.
Y'all niggas not doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at? Y'all got a lot of shit y'all got to talk. Whole lot of stuff went down. We just be busy, man. There's a lot of shit that goes into running a boxing news website. You know what I'm saying? It's not even boxing news, man. It's I like to say boxing information. You know what I'm saying? News, media, you know, shit. We talking about fighters you don't know about. There's a whole lot of things you can get off of 3kingsboxing.com other than the latest news or latest information regarding the sport. So it takes a hell of a lot of time, bro. And that's what we be out here doing, man. So whenever we can't jump on the podcast, man, it is what it is. But we know the real motherfuckers are always going to be out there, you know what I'm saying, waiting for us to come back on. So we know what it is, man. Shit, dog. Listen, I got before I do this,
I'm hungry, nigga. I'm hungry, nigga.
Before I do this, right? Now, y'all know we like to start off the show with a little pre-show fuckery, right? But before I do this, man, I'm just going to let me give you a little disclaimer real quick. And I've said this several times. This podcast right here is very educational, but at the same time, we got to keep this shit entertaining, man. We got to keep people laughing out their seats, spitting out their wine, nigga. You know, niggas that don't drink, spitting out their fucking orange juice or they milk. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep this shit entertaining, bro. We got to keep eyes on this shit. You see what I'm saying? So don't get mad when we going in on your favorite fighter. Don't get mad when your favorite fighter is out here fucking up. Don't get mad when your favorite fighter is out here twerking.
Oh, no.
Happened to capture that video.
I know what you're about to do. You wrong. Let me just say this right here. I stand with my brother. You come for him, goddamn it, you coming for me. Fuck it.
It is what it is, man.
Hey, your boy Michael out of Atlanta.
I'm dead.
Bruh, that's not alpha male shit. Not alpha male shit. Are you kidding me? Hold on, bruh.
Hey, your boy Michael out of Atlanta.
That's not alpha male shit. Nigga, let me tell you something, bro. I don't, and here's the situation.
Oh,
A lot of niggas gonna get mad. I don't give a fuck. Y'all know 2K don't give a fuck, right? Y'all know 2K don't give a fuck. A lot of niggas gonna get mad at me, bro, as they always do, right? Bro, you should have seen how many niggas was mad at me when I said Jamie Foxx wasn't a good pick for Mike Tyson, bro.
He's
niggas
not.
Mad. They was angry, bro. Oh, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You know, like really out here simping for Jamie Foxx. Real talk.
They simping for another man.
They simping for another nigga. Exactly. Just because I had an opinion and shit, right? But it don't matter to me, dog, because you already know what it is in person. It's a different story. But check this out, man. With Deontay Wilder doing this, a lot of motherfuckers gonna get mad, bro. That's not alpha male shit. Bro, that's not even king shit. That's beta male queen shit, bro. Bro, I seen some shit, my nigga. I want y'all niggas to look closely. Now, there's a situation where people are saying, oh, man, he did that for his fiance. You know, that was for his fiance. Word up, word up. Look closely real quick.
Hey, your boy Michael out of Atlanta.
Now, what's the first thing you see to the left?
A dude.
Not just one dude, multiple dudes, nigga.
Oh, man.
Now, I do hear the person who actually was recording on their phone that produced this video, it's a female's voice. Cool. But the problem here is there's two other niggas at least that were in the shot that were recording Deontay Wilder's ass. By the way, his drawers were sagging along with his pants, bro. That's an invite. Do y'all not notice? Where does sagging come from? Well, it's something that they did in prison. They would sag their pants and their drawers. Gay niggas did that in order to invite other niggas that may or may not be gay. That was the calling card. Hey, nigga, y'all come get this ass. That's what sagging came from. He was sagging his pants and his drawers in front of two, at least. There could have been more, but at least two niggas. I don't want to hear anybody say anything to me about Deontay Wilder as an alpha or a king. Absolutely not. 100% beta male queen. Now, when it comes to boxing, that's totally different. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine, dog. If y'all want to roll with the nigga and how he boxes and shit, that's cool. I have no problem with that. But don't come to me about Deontay Wilder after this right here saying he's the alpha male. Absolutely not. Because I'm a motherfucking alpha male, dog. And me and my niggas don't do this. Bo, will you find a video of a nigga such as myself with his drawers sagging, doing a twerk in front of at least two other niggas, letting them know, hey, man, anytime you want to come through.
I got something I want to show you.
Man, look. Go ahead.
Here's the problem, right? And let me give you guys further education because I'm a little bit older than a lot of y'all. The whole sagging did come from prison, but it originally started back in the slave days. The slave master used to make the big buck black nigga wear his pants hanging down, and sometimes to break him, he would do what? Fuck him in the ass. That's where it comes from. A lot of y'all need to research that. Okay, it migrated over into prison, but it was an embarrassment that the master would do to break his big buck nigga. That's originally where it comes from, dog.
Good shit. Right.
All right, that's number one. Number fucking two. What motherfucker got friends that want to record you doing that? I'm not trying to record no man doing that. I'm sorry. we boys and all, but like Dana called me in the video. Where you going, Bo? Man, I'm going in the house, man. I'm going home, man. Fuck this shit. Man, I ain't trying to watch this nigga. I'm out of there.
Bro, like real talk, I'd be going home and then Deontay Wilder hit me up. Hey man, what's up, man? You left the party. Be like, hey, bro, real talk, man. Listen, this is the same shit I told cats that was getting mad at me when the whole situation about Tyson Fury cheating and the excuses came out. Motherfuckers was getting mad and shit because we said what the fuck we said. Now them same niggas actually converted during the podcast because we know what the fuck we're talking about, right? Now, this is the same situation. If that is your friend, or at least you're supporting Deontay Wilder, the person, not just the boxer, but Deontay Wilder, the person, right?
Right.
Then you would like to consider yourself a long distance friend of Deontay Wilder, correct?
Correct.
Meaning, while you're supporting Deontay Wilder, the person, you want to make sure that he has a clean image. And in doing so, bro, as a true friend, you tell that truth as a true friend. When he's fucking up, you tell him when he's fucking up. Like the analogy I made like 90 podcasts ago, how many podcasts we had? I said, look, man, if you about to go to the club with Deontay Wilder, that's your friend. And this nigga got a big ass boogie hanging out of his fucking nose, bro. Are you not going to say nothing to him because it's Deontay Wilder? No, as a true friend, I'm like, hey, man, a lot of hoes at this party we about to go to, man. You might want to get that up off your nose, bro. That's what you're going to do. Same situation here. If you're a true friend of Deontay Wilder or a true supporter, you're going to be like, nah, man, I can't support this. 100%. And you're not going to be afraid to talk about the shit. Because at the end of the day, bro, motherfuckers need to know, right? If you're going to be calling this man an alpha or a king and you're calling him that, then I'm looking at you and I'm looking at your alpha male and your king status then. Because it don't take much to be that when it comes to a nigga like you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just saying, bro, this was a bad look for him, dog. When you're trying to portray the image that Deontay Wilder's trying to portray, you cannot do things like this. You can't, bro.
No, you can't. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Nobody's
going to believe you after that. I mean, a lot of people didn't really believe him anyway because of how he came into boxing. It was all about, boxing, for the life of his daughter that has spina bifida, right?
Right.
So it was all about that. Then it turned into, I want a body on my record, son. Into that.
Yeah.
So if you was a smart dude, you knew that it was it was a character that he was portraying, right? And he since came out and talked about how there's two characters. There's the Bronx Bomber and then there's Deontay Wilder, right? Does the same shit that Beyonce does. There's Beyonce and then there's Sasha Fierce, woman shit, right? Because a nigga like me, I don't be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's EJ Will and then there's 2K the Prodigy. No, nigga, they're the same nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he came out and said that shit, that it was a fucking character, right? So a lot of people didn't believe that he was authentic in the shit that he was saying anyway.
Nope.
Now you release some shit like this. And there's more before this. Remember, Deontay Wilder was wearing skirts and shit.
Yeah, he had a man weave. Remember that when he was standing next to Billy Joe Saunders?
Yeah. And he was twerking in other videos before this, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, you cannot sit there and say that somebody is an alpha, bro, and you don't have anything to say about that, bro. You basically gotta call a man out on his problems. And another thing, when you're sitting there basically worshiping another man, you gotta answer for his transgressions.
Yes, sir.
Right? So that's another thing. You should never worship another man. So at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. Let's see what Jimbo is talking about. He said, I'm telling you as a true friend, alpha man, I just don't go saying that and pointing that out. Let other people call you an alpha. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you don't do that. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're going to sit there and say I'm an alpha, I'm not going to tell you, hey, dog, you're not allowed to say that. It is what it is. You say what the fuck you want to say about yourself. I told you guys before on another podcast, nobody else really in this world, in this day and age, and in this society, nobody else is really going to talk you up. You got to have niggas that you trust around you that would enjoy talking you up without actually looking at themselves and getting jealous. Now tell me, what world do we live in where jealousy and envy doesn't fucking exist? Tell me that so I can go to that world. Right. So basically saying I'm an alpha, it doesn't matter if you say it or not. Do you live it? Do your actions speak louder than your fucking words, right?
Right.
He also said, I don't know, this is kind of funny. You're questioning if someone is an alpha male. Meanwhile, you have to point out that you are an alpha. Like I said, that's just me saying it. Bo would tell you I'm an alpha. My whole fucking staff would tell you. My family would tell you. So, I mean, it sounds like to me that you're worried about me and you're not even looking at the whole Deontay Wilder situation. So what the fuck are you here for then? What you worried about me for? Motherfuckers are stupid, bro. What you worried about me for? Let me tell you something about an alpha. I got a whole staff that works for me, and they do what I need them to do on a daily basis. Do you have that, Jimbo? Huh? What was that? Didn't think so. Didn't think so. And them niggas are alphas on top of that because they know, as Eric R. just said, game recognized game. They know who to fuck with. That's why they fuck with me. So, Jimbo, do you have that, sir? Didn't think so.
Here's the thing, though, Jimbo, and this is what you got to understand. Part of all of that, what we're talking about, you can say you think it's kind of funny. First of all, dog, if you pay attention to the show, catching this motherfucking chat to tell you we alphas, right? But we're saying alpha or whatever as men, as fucking men, you don't do that shit we just saw. If you made fun of Oscar De La Hoya, then you got to make fun of Deontay Wilder. And if you mad about us fucking with Deontay Wilder, then shut the fuck up talking to me about Oscar De La Hoya. Don't post pictures of that motherfucking fishnets. On this motherfucker, we went after Adrien Broner. We went after Tank motherfucking Davis. We went after Oscar De La. Anybody that did shit that we thought was some crazy fucked up shit that didn't represent you being an alpha, we went at you, dog.
Exactly.
If you've been listening, that's what we fucking do, right? And let me just point one thing out. It's funny how you calling yourself an alpha with no picture for us to recognize to see who the fuck you are. Alphas don't hide. Alphas let us know who they are, dog. They do that.
And is that absolutely that? And on top of that, an alpha knows when shit needs to be called out. This nigga's over here questioning why I'm calling something out on top of saying I'm an alpha. That's not what another alpha does. We don't care about that. At the end of the day, the person in question is Deontay Wilder. So it is what it is, man. Word up, Eric R. Exactly, man.
Yeah, it is what it is.
No more needs to be said. Exactly.
At the end of the day, Deontay Wilder, like we said, you can tell me what he is in the ring. I'll always give him his credit in the ring. We saw that. But that shit right there, no, dog. Hell no. I don't want to hear I'm a king. Yo, God, I don't want to hear nothing. If he starts talking, turn the channel.
Exactly, bro. Motherfucker gets no credit from me after this. Man. I'm sorry, bro. There ain't no way to redeem yourself from that. But like I said, a lot of niggas like Jimbo gonna get mad because at the end of the day, that's their God. So we can't talk about niggas' gods and shit, bro. They get mad. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. We're gonna talk about somebody else y'all gonna get mad at me about.
Yes, sir.
So, my man Tyson Fury, man. So there's something that I want to add to this. You know what I'm saying, as I'm talking about this story, but you know, he got rid of his advisor, who apparently is known, hasn't been convicted or anything like that, from what we can tell, but is known to being a part of a fucking drug ring that's worth $1 billion, a drug trafficking ring that's worth $1 billion out there in Ireland, some shit like that, right? They got rid of him because of that controversial background of his. But the issue I have with this, dog, is that he's actually helped negotiate Tyson Fury's most lucrative contracts within the last 3 years. That would include signing with Frank Warren.
Yep.
That would include signing with Top Rank and Bob Arum.
Yep.
That would include the first Deontay Wilder fight.
Yes,
that
sir.
would include the second Deontay Wilder fight. And then that would also include the Anthony Joshua in principle agreement to fight twice next year. That's 5 fucking lucrative deals that this no good drug trafficking motherfucker was able to get for Tyson Fury. So a lot of people are saying that, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, based on that, you know, that shows you right there that Tyson Fury cheated against Deontay Wilder. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Bro,
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Yeah, dog. How did the two relate, Bo? So people are basically looking at Tyson Fury, right? And saying, oh, look at his shady past. You know what I'm saying? His dad gouged the nigga's eye out and shit, had to go to prison for that. You know, his uncle, you know what I'm saying? He was involved in drugs and shit, had to go to prison for that. Man, look at the nigga's PED scandal. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had PED scandals in 2 different fights. The biggest one was the one before Christian Hammer. You know what I'm saying? Now the nigga got a motherfucker coming out. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker in the mob and shit. The murked up 72 motherfuckers and shit. Nigga dealing drugs all over the place. Man, that's a shady dude. You know, based off of all of that I just said, the nigga's gloves were fucked up. Bro, go ahead, man. This got nothing to do with that, bro.
Hell no. Before I get started, shout out to my Brazil. Deontay Wilder disappointed me. Hell, I was mad. His twerking was better than mine.
Exactly.
Hey, man, listen. Let me explain something to y'all, okay? So if y'all feel that way, well, guess what, man? 3 Kings Boxing, we're going to be under indictment soon because I got a shady past. You know what I'm saying? You know,
You know the story, bro. I can't disclose that on here, bro. But Bo knows the story.
Yes, you know, I got a shady past. As a matter of fact, I come from a family of shady past. Motherfucker, I'm a product. Matter of fact, I'm a product of a shady past nigga.
Right, exactly.
I am that product, god damn it. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Something happened on my job. Shit got locked out. Motherfuckers couldn't get in. I'm talking tight security shit. $2,000 security type door shit. You know, fingerprints and all that to open it. Your boy Bo opened it in a matter of 5 seconds. Motherfucker said, Bo, how you know to do that? I wasn't always a phone man.
Right.
I'm not a criminal because I never got caught.
Never got caught. Same here.
See what I'm saying? So I'm not a criminal. But the reality is this. Boxing has always been that of the criminal element. Are you motherfuckers kidding me? There's a reason why Charlie Burley never fought Sugar Ray goddamn Robinson. There's a reason why the mob was associated with boxing back in the day. There was a reason why the ranking systems, motherfuckers, remember they made the great white hype? There was a reason why they had illegal shit going on. There was a reason why Bob Arum and Don King was in front of the Senate with Senator John McCain. And that's how they came up with the Ali rule. Boxing has always had a criminal element to it. Now, the thing that's fucked up was nobody said nothing until Tyson Fury fucked up and said the motherfucker's name live. They said, wait a minute, what name did he say? What
right.
Son of a bitch.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Matter of fact, I'll guarantee you the dude that Tyson Fury said it, he was like, oh, this nigga. Oh, I told this guy.
Yeah.
Okay? So at the end of the day, boxing's always had a criminal element to it. And then sometimes, depending on where you live, you're going to come across shady characters. Andre Ward got Jay Prince. So you're going to come across, I'm sorry, man. If you grow up in the hood and you fighting to get out the hood, you're going to come across shady fucking characters, dog. You're just going to know them. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why. What's that football player name? 2K still out there throwing up them gang signs.
Oh, I can't remember that. Deshaun Jackson. I think
Deshaun Jackson, right? Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? You know, sports has always had a criminal element attached to it, but especially boxing. Look at the history. Boxing's always had a criminal element attached to it. So I'm not surprised by this at all. Period. Not at all, man. At all. But at the end of the day, yeah, okay, I'm okay with them. You know. Bob and them, they got to do what they got to do. Hey, man, we got to distance ourselves from this shit. Tyson fucked up. He said your name live because my man just laid it out. He was part of a bunch of deals for Tyson Fury. Nobody said nothing. But when the name was mentioned, they like, oh, we know we can't have this. That's all that is, man. So motherfuckers out here being upset, being mad. That like the shit kills me with that fake anger. Because you mad at Tyson Fury, you better be mad at Don King. You better be mad at Andre motherfucking Ward. You better be mad at the motherfucking commission. You better be mad at the fucking WBO. You better be mad at all these motherfuckers that have done shady shit, underhand deals, and all of that shit. You better be mad at Oscar De La Hoya because Canelo Alvarez get great goddamn judging. You better be mad at all of them.
Look here, bro. You said boxing has always had a criminal element. Think about motherfuckers was throwing fights and shit because the mob was threatening to murk their ass, bro, if they fucked up the betting odds through the casinos. You know what I'm saying? Sonny Liston had problems with the mob. Sugar Ray Robinson had problems with the mob. Hell, I remember Jake LaMotta had to throw a fight, then tried to sue because he had to throw the fight.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, you're right. Boxing has always had a criminal element to it. But in this situation, man, it's really not a criminal element that's kind of like what we just mentioned with those old school fighters. It ain't nothing like that, bro. I think it's just a lot of motherfuckers reaching, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got the whole glove gate that was pretty much manufactured almost like GMO is and shit, right? So shit was manufactured, you know what I'm saying? And then the shit went viral on YouTube. A lot of people weren't really fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? And after all of this came out, it just put more fuel to that fire. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, there's absolutely no correlation. Now, is Tyson Fury guilty of hanging around some shady motherfuckers? Yeah, of course.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, bro, I don't think it had anything to do with him whooping Deontay Wilder's ass in that rematch.
No, it didn't.
Not at all.
Not at
You know
all.
what I'm saying? I don't think it has anything to do with him getting ready to beat Deontay Wilder in the third fight. Not at all. Actually, he just got rid of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that no more.
Right.
So, but then it's going to be, Bob Arum too, though. All right, man. Bob Arum didn't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum is all over the sport. So, at the end of the day, bro, I think it's, like I said, it's a lot of motherfuckers reaching, man. And it's a situation where if you're Tyson Fury, given the fact that you got the glove gate, you got the shit where cats were saying that the nigga had a Nazi in his corner. Shit, bro, that was funny.
That actually made me chuckle a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the nigga had the Nazi in his corner and shit. And, you know, a whole lot of other dumb shit that's out there, bro. You know, given the fact that all of that has been circulating. And then, what was the boy's name? The motherfucking farmer.
I can't remember his name.
Oh, that nigga name? Marvin Cowtell or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Some shit, nigga. But the point is, he came out 5 years later. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? They were supposed to pay me some hush money and never did. Nigga, that was 5 years ago.
Right.
That was 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago, bro. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Hey, yo, Jimbo, man, go to 3kingsboxing.com and look at all the articles on there and tell me which one's got my name on it. That shit. Go ahead. Go to 3kingsboxing.com. Look at all the articles on there and tell me which one got my name on it. That should tell you why I should say whatever the fuck I want to say. Anyway, man, but at the end of the day, bro, you know, people need to start reaching, man. Look, if you want Deontay Wilder to get any type of retribution, you know what I'm saying, any type of revenge for what happened in that second fight, then he needs to be focusing on training right now. You see what I'm saying? That's what he needs to be doing. He needs to be focusing on training, not fucking twerking in front of two dudes. The nigga needs to be training. He said he had that torn bicep, Bo. It was something.
Yeah, he did.
All right, so that shit is he said it would be good by July, actually. Remember, because they were gonna fight July 18th.
It sure was.
And he was saying it was gonna be good, and you know, he should have been able to do a full training camp and still make that date. He said that shit a couple months ago. So at the end of the day, bro, by this time, what is June 24th? His muscle should be good. He should be training right now, not twerking. I'm just saying. That's how Deontay Wilder gets his fucking revenge, right? The fucking change that he got in his camp, he needs to make sure that he gets acclimated with those changes in time for the Fury fight. That's what he needs to do. Because there's not going to be a fight in between, right? And that's typically what you do. If you're trying to get acclimated, you know what I'm saying, with a new training or a new team or a new member of your team, then you take a fight or two, right? Take a couple tune-ups, you fight a couple cats, you get acclimated with that new coaching style, that new training regimen, whatever it is. But he's not going to get that luxury. He's going right into a Tyson Fury fight. So that means he needs to be in the gym double the amount of time that he's normally in the gym because he needs to get acclimated with this new team or this new addition that he's talking about doing.
He needs to be living the fighter's life 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Because right now they have no date.
Yep.
I mean, they're talking about November, December, but there really is no date. So he needs to be taking advantage of that shit right now.
I agree.
So that's how if you're a true supporter of Deontay Wilder, right? That's how you go and let him know, hey, this is what you need to be doing, bro. Fuck all that funny shit that you're doing right now, man. This is what you need to be doing. Take advantage of the fact that you have no date. You know what I'm saying? Right? You have no fucking date for this third fight. So you could be working on every little thing you need to work on to beat Tyson Fury. So that's how he gets his revenge. Not by trying to reach and, oh man, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker did this, had a shady ass motherfucker in his corner or in his camp. That's why the glove gate shit happened. Nah, man, cut it out, man. That's beta male shit, dog. Real talk.
Most definitely. Shout out to Virtuoso. Oh, okay. I was just finna do that.
Put it up,
shout out to Virtuoso. I promise you, we put $5 on it. Appreciate your family. I promise you, Wilder will come to the ring dressed as a
That's fucked up, dog. That's fucked up, man. That's what it was. I couldn't remember his name. Cheetah Head, Martin Carefoot. I knew it was something about camel toe, man. Something like that. I couldn't remember the nigga's name. My Brazil said, I blame his girl. Why would you post your man twerking? Look, my Brazil, women don't have a filter. Most women don't. That's why y'all hate each other.
That's very true.
That's why women hate each other. They're not logical beings. They go off of emotion. Emotion is first with a woman, then logical. You see what I'm saying? So they do shit like this on a whim. The word whim is short for whimsical. Whimsical means that shit. 1 minute you're acting this way, the next minute you're feeling this way. That's whimsical. That's what women are. So with her doing that, it's actually not why would she post that? It's the question, or it's not even really a question. It's, oh, I knew she was going to do that. Mm-hmm. That's really what it was. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, Deontay Wilder is at fault for that. It's not his girl. He never did the shit, man.
He never should have did it. And I got something to tell you, my Brazil. If you watch the video we put up, it was the other dudes recording him. So even if his girl didn't put it out, somebody was. They was recording that. And I'm just saying, I need to ask these niggas, hey man, why was you recording another man twerking?
Hey man,
what was that for?
Half his ass was hanging out, dog.
Yeah.
Half his ass was hanging out. Why would you record that as another man, dog? Why would you stand behind that man and record a half his ass hanging out, dog? I mean, if anything, he could have turned around and moved to where his fiance was and then grinded on her, whatever the fuck.
Right.
But he did it in the direction of where these two niggas were standing, bro. Come on, man. Nah, bro. You don't get a pass for that, man. My man Terrence Wiseman said Wilder probably been in the gym. Yeah, he probably has. And he probably hasn't. We don't know. All I'm saying is he just needs to focus on that. Plain and simple. Only thing we know is the niggas twerking in front of dudes. That's what we do know. So while I got that data to roll with, the advice that I give him is you should be working on your shit in the gym, not twerking in front of dudes. Straight up. Go ahead. You got it.
Kendrick Taylor said people took the Wilder loss hard. You have to be biased to not see Fury would win the second fight. Even in the first fight, Fury got up and won the rest of the round. Most definitely, man.
You talking about the 12th round of that first fight?
Yeah, he's saying that. Yeah, but he's saying how that people took the loss and Fury got up in the first fight, and the fact that he got up should have let people know. They know, man, there's a good chance he win the second fight. And I agree with you, man.
Yeah. I mean, I knew he was going to win the second fight just based off the fact that Deontay Wilder didn't work on anything. Remember, his fight right before Tyson Fury was against Luis Ortiz in a rematch. And what was happening? He was getting outboxed the whole fight until he landed the right hand. I mean, it was a wash. Luis Ortiz was probably winning 6-0, man. And then I think it was the 7th or the 8th round. That's when he landed that fucking right hand and knocked the sweat off that nigga dome.
Oh, man.
Right? But my point is, dog, with that data right there, just like I'm saying with the data this nigga twerking, with that data that we have, which is the only thing we have to go off of to come up with, an idea, right? But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, with that fucking data, you're looking at him getting outboxed by Luis Ortiz. You knew he was going to lose to Tyson Fury. That was the next thing that was basically the next thing to conclude. Oh, man, Luis Ortiz was outboxing the shit out of you. Tyson Fury has the same base style. He's a boxer. He likes to be on the outside, right? And he moves better than Luis Ortiz, in my opinion, or at least the most recent Luis Ortiz, right? So it was easy to conclude that Tyson Fury was going to win the rematch. It was easy. You see what I'm saying? So my man Terrence Wiseman said, I feel you, though, but all these boxers do suspect shit. Oh, he's saying all these boxers do suspect shit. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Tyson Fury's not fucking omitted from suspect shit. Remember this nigga talking about he jacks off to the idea of beating Deontay Wilder. And that's beta male shit, bro.
Wait a minute. the nigga used to kiss his opponents at the weigh-ins. Yeah. Remember?
I mean, the nigga licked Deontay Wilder on the neck, bro, during the fight. I'm not licking another man, bro. I don't care if I told him I wanted to taste his blood or not. That was just a statement. That was just a statement to get you, intimidate you, bro. I'm not gonna really go lick a nigga's neck, bro. It's not happening. Man. I'm not doing that, bro.
Right. I like how you said it. That was a statement. Like, nigga, you didn't understand what that was.
I'm trying to intimidate you, bro. I'm trying to sell the fight, nigga. I'm not really gonna lick you, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's borderline. I mean, that is not even borderline. That shit is homosexual, nigga. I'm not gonna lick another man on the neck, bro. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, it is what it is, bro. There's no correlation to what happened with Tyson Fury and his controversial manager and Glovegate. Y'all need to start reaching, man.
Man, reaching hard, man.
Let's move on to the next one, man. This one's going to be a personal favorite because we had a motherfucker come on Instagram talking about, oh, man, that shit is fake. 3 Kings Boxing be posting that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is mad fake. When we actually put the information out there that Amanda Serrano had dropped out of the fight. Now, that first article that we put just said that basically Amanda Serrano dropped out of the fight with Katie Taylor, right? And she cited financial issues. It's pretty much all we said, right? We didn't talk about Lou DiBella, right? We didn't talk about anything else. We just said, hey, this is the situation. Her manager, I can't remember the manager's name, Jason something, I don't know. We just called the nigga Jason Sosa, nigga.
Right.
That's her manager, Jason Sosa, motherfucker, put a press release out that we were able to obtain, and we put an article out on that. You see what I'm saying? Now, a team doesn't release a press release, right, unless it's going to be information they want, obviously, the press to know about. A press release is something for public consumption, which means they will release this information to multiple news sources, and each one of those news sources can choose to or not to publish that press release. That's how it fucking works. All right. So that's what they did. We obtained it. We didn't want to publish the original because a lot of other people were publishing that. So I had one of my dudes because hey, Jimbo, because I'm an alpha. I had one of my dudes.
Hello, wait a minute, dog. Hey, right, yeah. He the alpha picked up the phone and called his alpha boy to write the article.
Alpha called another alpha and had that alpha write an article on this. You know what I'm saying? That means I'm not an alpha, but according to Jimbo. Anyway, but that's what we did, right? So at the end of the day, we wrote the fucking article. Mad niggas was up in arms. Oh, shit. Man, this is fucked up. But then you always got them dumb motherfuckers out there, man, that always try to challenge us on shit that we do. Let me tell y'all niggas something, man. Go to 3kingsboxing.com and just scroll. Just scroll, right? When you get to the bottom of the page, it'll say older articles. There'll be a older post. It'll be a button. Click on that button and it'll refresh some older articles. Just keep scrolling and tell me which fucking article do you see where none of that shit came to fruition. None of it. I'll fucking wait. Hit me up on fucking go to my email at fucking 2k@3kingsboxing.com. Hit me up on there. You know, hit me up at questions@3kingsboxing.com. Hit me up on Facebook link. Comment on this fucking video and let me know. Yeah, nigga, I ran into an article right here. This shit didn't come to fruition. But if you do that, I want you to make sure that you look for a follow-up article that tells you, nah, this is what happened. That last one we printed, that no longer is valid. This one is valid. Please let me know. I'll wait. I ain't gonna get no comments, bro. I guarantee it, nigga. No comments with the URL. I won't get it. I don't understand why motherfuckers always seem to think, oh man, Three Kings printing that fake shit. At the end of the day, bro, we know what the fuck we talking about, man. We not them other cats out there. We keep telling y'all this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see that shit on a lot of other news media sources. You're not gonna see it here. We know what the fuck we're doing because we're alpha males. Damn, that's my bad, bro. I didn't mean to say
you let it slip again. You let it slip again.
Oh, damn it.
Hold on, wait a minute. This time you weren't talking about yourself, so it's cool.
Yeah. That's yeah. That's right. I can say it. I'm talking about somebody else. That's right. My bad. Shit. All right. Make sure I remember that, dog. Don't want to upset anybody on here.
All right. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no betas crying because they're hearing the word alpha.
Exactly. He didn't say I was an alpha. That's fucked up.
But now be careful. If you say it 5 times, the lights are going to go out, okay?
Y'all know not to come on this show with some fuckery, man. We're gonna eat y'all up. I don't know why they do it, bro. We're going to eat y'all up, man. But at the end of the day, man, back to the story. We printed that out. You know, we had a motherfucker come on our Instagram saying it was fake. This particular person said, yeah, I talked to his Amanda Serrano's manager. It ain't got shit to do with money. This is a false report. I said, bet. I went to, my guy that wrote the article, my man Mike Wilson Jr. from Pound for Pound Boxing Report. Go check out his podcast. Dope ass podcast. Got some good people on there. I went to my man. I said, Mike, check this shit out, man. Dude says shit is fake, shit is false. Check it out. He said, man, I checked it out multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Before I even wrote the article. I know, family. Go check it out for me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Sure he said, checked it out for me. Talked to the dude. Dude gave him the guy's number, right? We tried to reach Amanda Serrano's manager, Jason Sosa, multiple times. You know what I'm saying? We tried to reach Felix Trinidad, motherfucking Amanda Serrano's manager, multiple times. Okay? Felix Verdejo was not answering the phone. You know what I'm saying?
And that nigga Shield, he ain't doing shit.
Yeah, he should have answered the phone. He ain't doing a goddamn thing. Exactly, bro. So when Christopher Diaz didn't answer the phone, we was like, fuck it. Maybe this shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's bullshit. Well, as soon as we realized that it was bullshit, Amanda Serrano herself came out with a tweet responding to what's her name, dog? Discern Cruz.
Discern Cruz.
Cruz Discern. Which one of those? Cruz Discern or Discern Cruz? I don't know how the fuck you say it. Go one way. But the point is, that's the chick that lost to Alex Jimenez. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Alex Jimenez was found out to be a dude, so they took the belts from him and gave them back to Franchon Cruz. You know what I'm saying? Well, Franchon Cruz basically commented on a podcast where a couple of people were basically talking about Amanda Serrano pulling out the fight. Right? Now, mind you, this is when we still had that false report out there. Well, she commented, and here comes commenting on Franchon Cruz's statement. She said, yeah, basically saying I backed out the fight because these motherfuckers offered me a pay cut.
Yep.
And she said my manager got upset and basically got me involved in a better opportunity, so I'm going in that direction. That was from Amanda Serrano herself. But wait a minute, Bo. I thought this dude that apparently has ties with all these people that just made it a point. By the way, he's never been on any of our posts on fucking Instagram. Never seen him before, dog. He just made it a point to go to this particular post and say, this is fake news, false reporting, right? But I thought he had the inside connection. I thought he had the inside information. I thought he had that inside work, fam.
Man.
Why did Amanda Serrano just make this nigga look like a bitch? I tell y'all, man, and I tell you again, Three Kings doesn't report on anything that is not true. If it's not true, we will 100%, and I mean 100% immediately. If I find out something's not true, I go straight to my staff. You know, alpha males have staff, Jimbo. I go straight. He gonna unsubscribe after this. I go straight to my staff, Jimbo, and I let them know one of y'all have to write an article to basically show that the last thing we put out was invalid, and we need to come up with what is fact. I've only done that. How long Three Kings been out, Bo? 2.5 years.
Yep.
I've only done that twice.
Yeah, and one of them wasn't our fault. That punk ass Demetrius Andrade.
Oh yeah, that was the latest one. But the one before that, that wasn't our fault either. Our fault either, because that was somebody that was here that's no longer here.
Yep.
Right. So we've only had to do that twice in 2.5 years. Okay. Other boxing media sources, they doing that shit on a daily fucking basis. Oh damn, we printed this shit out. Gotta print something else because they care about trying to be first. We don't give a fuck about that. We care about quality. And until niggas start learning, man, I'm gonna keep eating them up, bro. But what you think about this fight, though, man? It not only does it have bad implications on Katie Taylor because it really fucks up what legacy she was about to turn. You know, if she would have beat Amanda Serrano, dog, that would have been a huge win for her. Yeah, her legacy is good right now, but this shit would have really put her shit over the top, bro, if she would have beat Amanda Serrano. What does this do, and do you hope that this fight actually gets made in the future?
I hope this fight actually get made in the future because it's a fight that women boxing need. And honestly, be quite honest with you, it's a fight I believe Amanda Serrano needs. I like Amanda Serrano. I like her accomplishments. But if I was to put resume versus resume, Katie Taylor has a better resume just off names alone on her resume than Amanda Serrano do.
Right.
A lot of y'all might not like to hear that. You know, a lot of times Amanda Serrano, when she fought for one of them vacant titles, it was against a motherfucker that you looking at like, the fuck was you in the ring with that bitch for? You know?
Right.
At least I can look at Katie Taylor, Christina Lynn and Dartow, Delphine Pursuit. Yeah, okay, well, you earned it. You know, even though, you know, like I say, I might question that Delphine pursuing, but that's what it is. But it would have been a big fight for me for Amanda Serrano, and it would have been a big fight for women's boxing. This is one of those fights that we talk about that it needed to happen because coming back from COVID-19, and if you want to push the narrative for women's boxing, if you want to further the opportunities that you guys say you want on that equal scale, well, this is one of those fights that needs to happen, right? Because if women boxing get to where men boxing is, where fights don't happen when we want them to happen or don't happen at all, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a huge problem,
right?
Because y'all don't have the horses. At least in men's boxing, we have the horses. Well, we didn't see that fight, but the motherfucker fought him.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So not only that, I also think that this situation with COVID-19 cut deeper than a lot of people realize. Okay. I think it cut real deep in not just sports, but from the revenue financial standpoint overall, period. It cut deeper than people realize. And the reality is Amanda Serrano's name does come with a price tag, and they're right to say, hey, if you want this name with the price, with the accomplishments that come with this name, okay, then that price tag is X, Y, and Z. It ain't A, B, C. No, it's X, Y, and Z. Sometimes it's just fucking Z, motherfucker. That's what it is. Yeah. All right. Okay. And then if you're also talking about trying to bring something back and trying to generate some dollars, then it's one of those fights that you definitely need because, like you said, if she beats Amanda Serrano, it skyrockets Katie Taylor. I'm sorry. Like we will be having the conversation of, is Katie Taylor ahead of Clarissa Shields? That's the kind of conversation we'll be having. Okay, so it skyrockets Katie Taylor, and also it boosts Amanda Serrano's profile and boosts the profile of women's boxing because that division from 130 to 140, that fucking division is hot as hell. So it's definitely a fight that needs to happen. Hopefully they can work this out. Sometimes in these deals, you know, and I'm gonna say this, and he can get mad all he want. He didn't like what he heard, so he acted off an emotion, Jason Sosa, and said, "No, fuck this, man. Fuck this. We out." No. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. And you definitely don't have to have that public, because something like that, releasing that press release, that could hurt you if y'all sit back down at the table.
Right.
So I definitely hope they get this done, because I would love this. That was a fight I was looking forward to, because I actually think so. I actually has Amanda Serrano winning that fight, but I could definitely see Katie Taylor giving us some problems, man.
Yeah, I got Amanda Serrano winning that fight too. But at the end of the day, win or lose, right? Both of those fighters are going to have a boost to their legacy because the fight was actually made. You see what I'm saying? Like if Katie Taylor goes out there and gets knocked out by Amanda Serrano, well, she arguably lost to two top fighters, right? Delphine Pursoon is a fight I thought she should have lost, so officially she won that. But when we talk about her career, we're going to say, all right, she lost to Amanda Serrano and Delphine Pursoon. That's what people are going to say, right? But those are two top fighters. Delphine Pursoon, as I said before, at one point was in my top 5 pound for pound fighters in women's boxing. You see what I'm saying? Amanda Serrano at one point was my number 2, right?
Yeah.
So she's lost to two top fighters, bro. If when we look at her history, if this fight went down and Amanda Serrano ended up winning, right, we could say that she unofficially lost to two top fighters. So that would boost her legacy still, even in a loss, right? Then, of course, Amanda Serrano, she becomes a fucking undisputed champion. Not only does she become an undisputed champion, just put that on top of the fact that she's a 7 division champion. Motherfucker.
Man.
That might be the baddest motherfucker of all time, bro. If you look at that, if you're looking at accolades, that might be. Now, if you know who Amanda Serrano has fought in her career, you might dial that down a notch, right? Because her resume is not that great, but her accolades are fucking excellent. You see what I'm saying? So if you just look at accolades and she beats Katie Taylor, she might be the best female fighter of all time, bro. Off accolades. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a fight that had major implications, bro, to their legacies, man. And it's actually a fight that a lot of people wanted to see. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people were talking about this fight that don't like women's boxing, bro.
Yeah, they were.
A lot of people were. This fight, and one thing Clarissa Shields likes to say is that she basically brings the attention to women's boxing. Now, I'm not going to say that she did not do that with the way that she acts. Absolutely, she did, right? The attention is on Clarissa Shields. It's not necessarily on the sport.
Very good point.
It's not. People aren't watching fucking, Callie Reese fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're not watching Callie Reese versus, I don't know, what's your girl's name, dog? WBA 154-pound champion.
Hannah Gabriels.
Hannah Gabriels. They're not going to watch Callie Reese versus Hannah Gabriels because of what Clarissa Shields has done for the sport. Not at all.
That's very true.
They're going to watch Clarissa Shields' fights. You see what I'm saying? But Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, a lot of motherfuckers was on that fight because of the major implications that this fight had, right? Because of Katie Taylor's star power as well.
That's
you see what I'm saying? Even though people say they don't like Katie Taylor that are not from Ireland or the UK, they still watch the shit because they want to see her fuck up. It's kind of that Floyd Mayweather effect a little bit. Not to that magnitude at all, but it has that effect in principle. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano was going to put some ass, well, not necessarily put asses in seats. It's COVID-19. Fuck that up. They were going to put some eyes on the motherfucking TV screen. You know what I'm saying?
Put some fingers on the remote.
It's going to be on that remote. You know what I'm saying? That live gate on that remote was about to be sick. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, dog. But shit, man. Motherfuckers was really trying to see this fight. There was a lot of people that were commenting on the articles on Amanda Serrano dropping out. And the shit was mind-blowing. I didn't think that many people cared. It was a lot of motherfuckers that cared. The kind of traffic that we got on the website because of those articles was sick. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fight that, damn, man, Eddie Hearn's got to do something. Now, he came out and tweeted. I forgot about this. Eddie Hearn did tweet and say that there was no pay cut for Amanda Serrano. Now, he didn't go into detail, but he said there was no pay cut. Now, with him not going into detail, maybe he went back or was in the process before that tweet of talking to Amanda Serrano. Like, all right, man, what can we do?
That's a very good point.
Right? because he just put that out there, didn't elaborate. But that's probably because he's in, like I said, he's in the process of trying to get this fight made. Hopefully he does something. Now, my thing is this. I heard it was 200 grand, bro. That's what I heard the amount was supposed to be.
Okay.
200 grand, right? You know, this zone has been paying niggas millions. Maybe not the women, because I believe Clarissa Shields is the first woman to get $1 million paycheck, or she hasn't gotten it yet. She's the closest woman to be approaching that number. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's one of those two, right?
No,
So
you're right. You're right, because that's what she said that what you call it would have got if she'd have took the fight. She'd have got $1 million payday.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't think Katie Taylor's getting $1 million, but apparently that 200 grand was a lot less than what Amanda Serrano was going to get if COVID-19 didn't happen, right? My thing on this situation, bro, I'm kind of torn. I get what she's saying, but at the end of the day, these fighters got to understand, man, they may not get the money that they think they should get because of COVID-19. Hell, nigga, we haven't been getting people asking to advertise on the website because of COVID-19 like we did before this shit. You know what I'm saying? We used to get motherfuckers trying to advertise on the website from left, right, up, down, center, nigga, all over the place. Now is every, once in a while, niggas will come through and try to ask to advertise on the site because motherfuckers don't got money.
Yeah.
Right? They don't got money to pay for ad space, right? Eddie Hearn might not have money to pay Amanda Serrano the $700K. I don't know how much it was. I'm just throwing a number out there. The $700K that he promised her before COVID-19 hit, right? Y'all see the type of cars Top Rank is putting on. Them niggas ain't got the money. Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence right now. Right? Well, that fight we just saw, bro, yesterday, some big country ass white boy, man. This motherfucker was standing straight up the whole fight, wasn't bending his knees at all. And he lost to Andy Ruiz's retarded cousin. Forgot his name, bro. Al Quinn. Y'all saw this shit. It was on ESPN. Don't lie to me. Oh, man.
Hold on, man.
That's being aired on television right now, man.
Wait a
Niggas
minute.
ain't got money.
Them niggas had Emmanuel Navarrete fighting a nigga that was 13-13-1.
Oh, bro, that was sickening. That was sickening. I'm highly upset about that, nigga. That's sickening, bro. Emmanuel Navarrete is the most active champion we got in boxing right now, bro.
Oh.
Right? He's been fighting back to back to back, defending his fucking title. And you're telling me you put him in there. I got it, Eric. Appreciate you, dog. You put him in there with the guy that's 13-13 with one draw. That's disgusting, man.
And 4 knockouts. I think your head 4 knockouts.
Come on, man. Look, Bo. I'm kind of feeling Teddy Atlas when he said, man, wake me up when boxing really returns. I'm kind of feeling him, dog. Like we don't have a choice. We got to cover these fucking fights and shit, these fight cards, because of what we do. But man, if I wasn't running a website and y'all weren't writing for a website, man, we wouldn't be watching this shit.
No.
Nigga, I'm clipping my toenails, bro. Where the clippers at? You know what I'm saying? I'm not watching this shit. Oh, nigga, you gonna watch the fight? Nah, man. I told myself at 7 o'clock sharp, I was gonna make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, dog. I'm about to go do that right now, bro. That shit ain't gonna take you an hour. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It might take 2.5, maybe 3 hours.
Right.
On that card is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But fighters got to understand, man. A lot of these entities don't have the money that they had before COVID-19. So pay cuts they're gonna be there. It's gonna happen. Right. It's inevitable. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm torn because Amanda Serrano's like, hey, my manager got me in another deal. I'm getting more money over there. Hey, fuck it. Go get your money. My man, the guru said it's possibly a Mexican reality show or some shit.
He said that.
Yeah, Puerto Rican reality TV show or something like that. Well, he did say Mexico. He said a reality MMA show in Mexico. I haven't heard that. But if it is that and they're paying them more money, hey, fuck it. Go get them ducats, man. I can't get mad at her about that.
No,
but as a fan of boxing, I'm like, damn, man, come on, Amanda. You gotta have You got to have a little bit of, you got to get these motherfuckers a little bit of leeway. You got to have some understanding. Niggas is tight right now. It is what it is, man.
Well,
what comment you got, Bo?
I just want to say this. Further to add to your point about how you know these niggas ain't got money, Shakur Stevenson and Emmanuel Navarrete, what are they, dog? They are champions. Was those title defenses? I rest my case. Motherfuckers ain't paying no sanctioning fees. Now, Andrew Maloney, if he want to be dumb and do that shit, fine. But goddamn it, we ain't doing
He ain't doing it no more. He just got his ass whooped by Joshua Franco. He ain't doing it no more. Shit. Whatever sanction fees he pays, that money is lost, nigga. No refund. No refund, nigga. Matter of fact, I don't think Andrew Maloney fought for that title anyway. Because he was the interim champion before that fight. I think he got upgraded, fam.
I think you might be right.
He got fucking upgraded. This is another reason why these damn sanction bodies need to stop fucking upgrading niggas to champion, man. Make these motherfuckers fight. So you got Andrew Maloney in here as an upgraded champion getting the dog shit beat out of him by Joshua Franco. Joshua Franco's okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's all right.
You know, motherfucker,
Joshua Franco get
out of you, though.
Look, man, look. Juan Francisco Estrada knocks him out.
Mm-hmm.
Deanna Nietzsche outboxes him. Kazuda Ioka beats him. Shit. What's my guy's name? Damn, dog. Why am I forgetting my guy's name? 3-division champion just moved up to 115.
Kosei Tanaka.
Kosei Tanaka whoops that ass. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Sarisikas Sora Rungvisai. Roman Gonzalez whoops that motherfucking ass. Hell, yeah, I'm willing to say, Bo, Khalid Yafai whoops that ass.
I knew you was gonna say it, and no. Hell no. I'm not going that goddamn far.
Hell no. Man, Lawrence Williams, nigga, I will block you for that statement. Look at that, Bo. I will block you, nigga.
The guru fucking up. Have you had your medicine?
Hey, your nickname is stripped until you show me that you get back. Your name from now on is Lawrence, nigga. It will no longer be the guru. It is Lawrence.
Right. It's Lawrence. It's Lawrence W, nigga. We taking your last name. We Malcolm X your last name.
Nigga, your name from now on, nigga, is Lawrence Funderburk, nigga. That's your name, Lawrence Funderburk, nigga.
Right.
For the old heads know who that is.
Hell yeah. Ohio State, baby.
Hell yeah. That's your name, nigga, Lawrence Funderburk. Talking about Joshua Franco beats Jerwin and Kajas. This nigga's tripping. Man, Jerwin and Kajas outboxed the shit out that nigga, bro. Joshua Franco's all right. He's a good fighter. I like him, right? I like him. But I just don't think Andrew Maloney was the opponent that you guys should be looking at to let you know that Joshua Franco is going to be a bad motherfucker at 115. Absolutely not, man.
I agree with that statement.
Absolutely not, bro. All right, man, let's move on to the next one. Bo, what is it, man? Why won't they fight Gary Russell, man?
Oh, man, listen, man. Look, you know what? Let me say something, man. I get what Gary Russell is doing. I wish the motherfucker would have did it a while ago, right? Yeah. But when you fight once a year, you can't start barking now and think motherfuckers is gonna be jumping. Right. You can't do that. That's like if you walk past a dog and he just on the porch, head down, right?
Right.
That dog can't all of a sudden, after the 50th time you walk by, raise his eyebrow and grow up and growl. You be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Your ass. Mm-hmm. Would you shut the fuck up? Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
And this is the result of a super talented, pound for pound talented fighter having to go to these resorts. But when you only fight once a year, this is what happened. Think about it, man. He went from Tevin Farmer to Leo Santa Cruz, Javante Davis. Now the nigga is like, he took the garbage can, turned it upside down, and scraped the shit off the bottom and said Adrien Broner. Now what the fuck you doing now, dog?
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
That's what
Man, he got that little black shit at the bottom of the trash can, bro.
Adrien Broner, dog. Really? Adrien Broner, really? Adrien Broner.
God damn.
What type of accolade you get for beating him now?
Hey, you get a bag?
That's it.
You know what? Hold on, man. Let me do this, man. Shay Dub put $4.99 on it. She used the sticker. Some ugly ass rhinoceros looking motherfucker. Basically saying hype. That's what's up. That's what Three Kings is. But we not all hype. You know, we just hype when we fuck it. That didn't sound right. Don't worry about it. Anyway, point is.
But them pennies is a motherfucker, though, I swear.
Oh yeah. Point is, bro. Point is this, man. Let me say this real quick. I don't know if you were finished or not, but I'm gonna let you finish. Let me say this real quick. Oh, we didn't forget that, Terrence Wiseman. That's coming. That's coming, brother. He said, y'all forgot Russell called out Haney too. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. We ain't forget that. We gonna go down the motherfucking list, bro. We ain't done yet. But check this out. If he beats Adrien Broner, Bo, that is an accolade. I'm sorry, bro. This nigga moved up 4 divisions with no tune-up and beat Adrien Broner. That's an accolade. If he does that. If he was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know, Adrien Broner's a 4-division champion, fam.
All right, man.
Wait, Bo, he is.
I ain't fucking with you no more. That is the only motherfucker that has a weaker 4-division championship run to him is Leo Santa Cruz.
Hold on, fam. What you talking about, weaker? Adrien Broner legitimately got 4 belts in 4 divisions, man. What the fuck you talking about, bro? What you talking about, man? Adrien, nigga, WBO regular, 147. Hold on, man. I can't. You making me laugh, bro.
Okay, my bad.
WBO regular, 140, nigga.
Who'd he fight? Paul, right?
Paul Malignaggi.
Okay.
147.
Alpha say Paul. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, Jimbo, I better not catch you out here in these streets.
In these streets.
Saying Paulie. Better not catch you, bro. I'm just saying, man. He beat Paul Malignaggi.
Okay.
147 WBA regular, nigga. You ain't heard about the regular title? That's some real shit right there, bro. Shit. All right, Canelo Alvarez got the regular title at 168. They say he a 4-division champion.
And he beat Rocky Fielding, and we shitted on his ass for that.
He sure did. But I'm just saying, if Canelo's a 4-division champion, then surely Adrien Broner's a 4-division champion. They got the same goddamn belt that made him a 4-division champion.
Oh, yes.
WBA regular.
Most definitely. But he fought Paul. That's all I'm saying. He fought Paul.
Bro, when if I try to type in Paulie in my phone, that shit automatically autocorrects to Paulie. That shit autocorrects to Pauline, bro. That should tell y'all niggas something, man. You know what I'm saying? That should tell y'all something, dog.
Your phone automatically makes the A. So you got an alpha phone, dog?
Yeah, dog. Apparently my phone is an alpha too, dog. Nah, bro, we won't be nigga. You talking about Pauline. You talking about a woman. You're not talking about no motherfucking dude named Polly, bro. I will not let you type that, nigga. Even when I turn autocorrect off, nigga, it still puts Pauline. I'm just saying, Bo. 4-division champ, man. And Gary Russell moved up 4 divisions with no tune-up and beat a 4-division champ, family. That's big. And he made his biggest bag, man. What you talking about? That ain't good. He get a hell of a lot of accolade off that. I'm just saying. Look. Josh Warrington mentioned his name, but he's not trying to negotiate nothing with him.
Hell no.
Right? Shakur Stevenson mentioned his name, and I'm not saying Shakur Stevenson's ducking for you niggas out there that's about to try to, because you know motherfuckers gonna jump on it. Whoa, what? Hold on, this nigga 2K said Shakur ducking Gary Russell. I did not say that. What I'm saying is, Shakur mentioned his name, but Shakur has been mentioning the fuck out of a Josh Warrington a hell of a lot more than Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
So if he's mentioning Josh Warrington a hell of a lot more than Gary Russell, then obviously he's not really wanting to fuck with Gary Russell. He wants to go fight Josh Warrington. That's who he's trying to go fight. Huh?
Yep. Despite what Andre Ward tells you.
Exactly. Right? Yeah, despite,
I
Andre
don't know
Ward.
what the fuck Andre was thinking.
For some reason, he said Leo. my man said he's trying. He's been calling. I was waiting on it too, Bo. He dressed it up. He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shakira Stevenson, he's out here ready, willing, and he's ready to fight anybody. And there's one name in particular that he's been wanting, and he's been wanting this guy bad. And I'm sitting back. I'm like, yeah, boy, he about to say that motherfucker over there in the UK. He gonna come out with some goddamn Leo Santa Cruz. I had to go to 3kingsboxing.com myself, Bo. I had to go on there myself. Okay, where the hell did he call out Leo Santa Cruz at?
Right. You got to do a fact check.
Exactly. I had to go look. Oh, there it is. January 5th. You know what I'm saying? 5 months ago. But this motherfucker within that 5 months has been saying Josh Warrington like 20 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, he wants Josh Warrington. He don't want Gary Russell, right?
Right.
Oscar Valdez moved up. And I don't even think he ever mentioned Gary Russell, right? I mean, Kanzu is Kanzu. I mean, what do I need to say about that?
Yeah, exactly.
I need to go any further. A lot of motherfuckers watching probably don't even know who that is.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So he can't get the fights at 126. Granted, a lot of people go back to, well, Gary Russell basically is not getting the fights because he only fights once per year. Hey, you know what? I can't say nothing about that. It is what it is.
You can't.
Right? That's his fault for only fighting once per year. That is his fault. And if fighters are basically using that to freeze him out, it is what it is, man. Gary Russell got to be more active. That is basically the answer to that, right? Fight 2 times a year like everybody else does, possibly 3, right? But at the end of the day, you still can't tell me that Gary Russell's not really out here trying to fight guys. He's been trying to fight Leo Santa Cruz, hell, ever since he beat him in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to fight him since then. He wants that fight, right? Now he's out here calling out Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, right?
Yeah.
He called Ryan Garcia a punk, a sucker.
Yeah, he
as
did.
He likes to say, right? He said he'll go to 140. He'll fight Adrien Broner at a catch weight at 143. He's trying to get fights made, man. Look, guys, this is what you guys want these boxers to do, right? Y'all want them to call these guys out. Is that not correct?
That's very true.
It's what they want, Bo, right? So just because he's got a little inactivity problem doesn't mean that he shouldn't get credit for calling these guys out and doing exactly what you guys say boxers need to do to try to get these fights made, man. What you got to say, Bo?
And I agree with you 100%. Let me make it clear. I hate that that's a crutch that these fighters use to not fight. Like, the whole inactivity thing is bullshit to me. If a guy calls your name, he called your fucking name. I don't want to hear that he's being inactive. He's very active for calling your fucking name. That's what.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you telling me, well, he's inactive. Yeah, but he's very active in calling your goddamn name. That's all the fuck I know. That's all the fuck I know, goddamn. And motherfucker very active in calling your motherfucking name, goddamn it. So you better really about that shit right there. That's
right.
See what I'm saying? That's alpha male shit right there. You know?
Hold on, bro. Don't say that.
Oh, my bad.
I like that, bro. Don't say that. It's not alpha male shit. It's beta male shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if a dude is out there with your name in his mouth, then you got to do something. Mm-hmm. You can't just keep a dude out there with your name in his mouth, right? Matter of fact, see, the problem that I don't like about my sport is, as much as first of all, we have a sport full of hypocrites, and we definitely have a sport full of motherfuckers with double standards.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why I like this right here at 3 Kings Boxing. We got on Tyson today, right? Go back to any podcast. We talked about Broner. We talked about, like, those suspects you talking about. I can name the usual suspects for you. Broner, Tank, Anthony Joshua playing ping pong in your drawers with your boys.
Hey, what my man Terrence Wiseman said earlier. He said, man, Anthony Joshua out here getting massages by men. I agree, dog. I'm not letting no man touch me all up on my back, bro. Like that. Nah, man. Go get a woman.
Right. Okay. So there's a bunch of motherfuckers out here that we've called out. But whether I like you or don't like you, if a fighter has your name in their mouth, you got to fight this motherfucker. The same people, right, that was advocating for Canelo to fight GGG when GGG was dropping Canelo name are the same motherfuckers that were telling Andre Ward to go on somewhere when he was dropping GGG's name. Bullshit. If a motherfucker got your name in his mouth, man, you got to do something about it. The one thing that I can say about old school fighters is when you did that, they're like, oh, really? Bet. That's what's up. Hey, man, send that motherfucker contract.
Yep.
Send that motherfucker contract. Oh, that's how you feel? Bet. That's what's up. Send that motherfucker contract.
That's all it is, man. That's all it takes. Send the contract. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. You got your arm around my pops, man, and your other hand holding his chain. Man, send that motherfucker contract, man.
Yep.
I mean, hey, Bo, if I'm at your dad's house, right, or at your mom's house, and I got my arm around your mom, and I got my goddamn phone out, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then Bo been ducking me. What you gonna do next, Bo?
Nigga. I hope we can still be boys.
No, it ain't no boys. That's it.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's it. There is no boys.
Be like my man in Harlem Nights. Don't take this ass whooping person.
Oh man, exactly. Bro.
If you did it, my pops, I'd be like, word up. Tell that nigga I said, hey.
That's why I changed it.
Yeah.
That's why I changed it.
Oh, you found him? Tell that nigga I said, hey.
Tell that motherfucker I said, hey, man, whatever. That's why I had to change it. But I'm just saying, man, you're right, dog. Like at the end of the day, you know, these fighters are supposed to be fighting. I understand it's prize fighting. You're trying to get the most money you can. But at the end of the day, bro, fans are not going to want to keep watching you fighting guys that they know you can beat. Right? That's with any sport. Like, why do you think there's a playoffs in basketball? Because you've eliminated the other teams and allowed only the top 16 in the fucking game to play in the playoffs because fans want to see good games, right? If that was the case, then the playoffs could be the number 1 versus the number 32 ranked team, nigga, the number 30 ranked team, right? That'd be the playoffs. That's not the case. They want to see the best teams go against each other. In individual sports, they want to see the best players go against each other, man. That's it.
That's a very good point.
So at the end of the day, bro, these fighters, man, they need to show and prove. So if, you know, with Josh Warrington currently or recently calling out Gary Russell Jr. is actually his first name, bro. He said, because we published this on 3kingsboxing.com, he said that after Kanzu, the order that he would like was Gary Russell Jr. I'm going off the top. I believe it was Gary Russell Jr. first. Then it was Shakur Stevenson, right? And then after that, I believe it was Oscar Valdez. Then it was Leo Santa Cruz. And then the last one, I think, was Jojo Diaz. That was the order. So if Gary Russell's first, then why haven't you been talking about that then?
I'm about to say, hell yeah.
I've never heard him speak out on Gary Russell.
Nope.
Shakur, because mainly in trying to defend himself, right? Shakur was all over his ass.
Yeah, it was.
Right? But you know, I haven't heard him talk about fighting Gary Russell ever. So I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's tragic, man, because I get it. It's Gary's fault for fighting once a year. But at the end of the day, man, he's still a fighter. He's still one of the top fighters in your division. You don't just act like he doesn't fucking exist. You see what I'm saying? He's holding actually the most prestigious belt there is out there. You don't act like he doesn't fucking exist. You see what I'm saying? You fight him, man. Get the fights made, bro.
No, that's very, very true. And let me say this though, I am in favor of that fight. Although I just feel like a guy like Gary Russell shouldn't have to resort to fighting Adrien Broner to boost his profile. And that's what pisses me off.
Right.
You know, I'm in favor of it most definitely, but he shouldn't have to resort to fighting some Adrien goddamn Broner to boost his profile, man. No,
he shouldn't. He shouldn't even have to call out guys in other divisions like that. I mean, he's at 126, calling out cats at 135 and saying that he'll skip 130 to get to 135. None of that should happen, bro. Not holding the WBC belt. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, the WBC actually exacted a fucking mandatory. When did they ever do that? When he fought Tugs, that was a mandatory.
Oh.
They finally said, all right. We'll mandate a fight for once. Fuck it. They didn't have a choice. They didn't have a choice, bro. So, okay. You know what I'm saying, Bo?
Did we use all our options? Fuck.
Yeah. Are you sure you tried to get the Leo Santa Cruz fight? Because we heard some shit out here, man. We was in we didn't hear that you really tried hard enough, man. You know? I'm just saying, bro. At the end of the day, man, somebody fight this dude, please. It ain't got nothing to do with his inactivity. Somebody fight him. All you got to do is say, hey, man, I want to send you a contract, Gary. Now, if Gary says, nah, man, I don't want to send that. I don't want to sign that. Then there's a different story. But again, nobody's talking about that either, Bo. Nobody's come out and said, hey, man, I sent Gary Russell a contract. This nigga denied it. Nobody said that.
That's true.
All right. Nobody is saying, hey, man, you know, I hit up Gary Russell's team and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker didn't hit me back. Nobody's saying that.
Nope.
They're absolutely not pursuing Gary Russell Jr. It has nothing to do, in my opinion, to pursue a fighter. It got nothing to do with how fucking inactive he is. If he's a fighter and he's in your division, he did not retire, and you want to fight him, go pursue him.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not pursuing him, bro. It is what it is, man.
That motherfucker told Devin Haney, he said, Shorty can get it. that's what you say about a woman. Man, Shorty can get it. Yeah, that's what he said about Devin Haney, dog.
He told us that in our interview with him.
Yeah.
Shorty can get it.
Shorty can get it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he just some little nigga, man. This is high disrespect. Not even like, man, listen, man, I'm over 220 pounds, man. You're not about to call me no fucking shorty, bro.
Ooh,
it's not gonna happen, bro. Like, you're not gonna call Bo no goddamn shorty.
Hold on, wait a motherfucking minute. Damn it.
Well, I'll take that back.
At least a couple inches taller than that motherfucker, goddamn.
I'll take that one back. You might. You look at his size, you won't, but when you look at his height, you might.
Oh, man.
My man Eric R said, a great philosopher, Jimbo, once said, hey, man, leave Jimbo alone, man. Y'all need to leave him alone, man. Listen, man, I got to tell niggas it's not personal, bro. Because the chat going to get on your ass, man. Let me tell, Jimbo is not, if you still here, Jimbo, you didn't unsubscribe yet, it's not personal, dog. No. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you be saying some fuck shit, man, I got to get on you, man. It is what it is. Anyway, my man said, a great philosopher, Jimbo, once said, it's kind of funny that you have to call your phone an alpha, the ringtone. Man, hold up, man. Y'all leave that man alone, man. Look, my man said he thought he was saying some slick shit and fucked around, and the shit, it backfired on him, bro. That happens. That's happened to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You say some slick shit and then it backfires. Man, that's happened to everybody, man. Leave that guy.
I'm just trying to figure out, how should it tell you? Should you hear the roar of the lion?
I don't know.
Lion to tell you how for, or should your phone have their voice talking about some big black alpha nigger? Pick up phone. I'm just saying, like, how do you, that'll be a hell of a ringtone. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna get my book that tells me how to work my phone. I'm gonna figure that shit out. Y'all know how I am with technology. Wait a minute, don't they got books on how to do? Oh no, they got YouTube videos. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get the technology shit down. I'm gonna get it, y'all. Watch.
Exactly, bro. Bo, what comments you got for me, man? I'm searching.
Man, bro. I got a bunch of them.
Man, get them.
Eric said Broner became anti-Floyd. Multiple call-outs. The fantasy gatekeeper.
Right. Man, that shit crazy, man. Look, I don't know what Adrien Broner was trying to get paid. You know what? I take that back. That's not true. Adrien Broner actually has a true disdain for Floyd Mayweather. You want to know why? Because Floyd Mayweather replaced him as his bottom bitch. He said, look, Adrien, like I said before.
You sound just like that nigga, dog.
Yo, I'm just saying, he he basically said, you know, I got a little nice yellow treat waiting on me, man, at the gym. You know what I'm saying? And you know, dark skinned niggas went out. And, you know, yellow bone niggas is in right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm dealing with right. That you know, like I said before, that's what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, how many times the motherfucker be saying at the end of the day when he do interviews?
4 or 5 times.
It's like I said before, and at the end of the day, the motherfucker say like I said before he even said something. You didn't say nothing yet. What you mean like you said before, bro? You gotta say something first, then repeat it. And before you repeat it, you say, like I said before. Anyway. This nigga Floyd crazy, bro.
Yeah, Floyd talking about something. AB, that beard ain't working for me, dog.
Yeah. He tried to tell him, like, now, AB, I told you, man, you got to shave the beard, man. You got to shave the beard. And, you know, AB didn't want to shave it, man. Meanwhile, you got Tank over there looking nice, you know, clean, yellow. Hey, man, he the new bottom bitch, bro. That's why Broner want to fight him. Yeah. Hell, matter of fact, I take that back. Now there's a new bottom bitch. But I'll say this, though. I don't think Devin Haney's going to allow that shit, bro. He ain't going to allow it.
No, Bill Haney ain't going to allow that, really.
Yeah, Devin Haney's that stuck-up broad, bro. You've been trying to get for years, man. She just won't give you no pussy, bro. That's Devin Haney.
Right.
Devin Haney's like, nah, you got to show me something, nigga.
Yeah. I hate that bitch, Shantae, man.
Yeah. Hey, the whole hood says that, Bo. Yeah, man. Hey, man, there's bets out on this shit. Hey, bro, first nigga that hit Shantae, bro, man, you get 100. You get 100, bro. I give you a stat, man. You know what I'm saying? I give you a stat. So that's Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? And now you got the number one bottom bitch mad about that shit. But see, Devin Haney's smart. He ain't gonna do that, bro.
Exactly. We got Virtuoso. Real talk. I've only seen 2 top ranked on ESPN cards. These promoters are scraping the bottom of the barrel to make these fights.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. Like I almost said his name. Excuse me. Lawrence said the guys' names and shit. I think it was Andrew Stewart and versus he didn't do the first name of the Mexican guy, but his name was Al Gwyn or whatever. That was a terrible fight. Literally, real talk. Bo, I'm telling you, bro. You don't even need to train, bro. We just go right into the ring and fight these niggas. You'll beat them. Real talk. Just go right into the ring, bro. I'll be the trainer. You know, the first fight we've ever had together, bro. I ain't trained you or nothing. I ain't done shit. We didn't even do the mitts. You know, I'm just in the corner eating and shit, dog, watching. You come back to the corner, I ain't giving you no instructions, nigga. I just got a bag of popcorn, nigga, watching. You know what I'm saying? You'll beat both these guys, bro. In subsequent fights. Y'all seen that movie Diggstown?
Yes.
Remember that movie Diggstown, bro?
Yeah, I do.
What's my man? Louis Gossett Jr., bro.
And James Wood.
James Woods. Remember he was fighting all them motherfuckers in the same night? That's Bo.
Sure was.
That's Bo. Bo would have beat both them motherfuckers in the same night, bro. So that shit was bad, man. That was bad. But you know what? They don't have much of a choice right now. Cats don't got money, man.
That's true.
What else you got, Bo?
Torrance Williams says funds in boxing all across the board is down. I've been telling these dipshits that.
Word up, man. And that's the truth. We've been telling the same dipshits the same shit, bro. Word up. What else you got?
3 Kings Boxing. Michael Williams said, I'm still feeling salty about that dude questioning my article on Serrano. And when I try to reach out to him to talk, instead he gave Serrano's manager number, which I got no response. Translation. This is what he said. Hey, this is Mike. This translation. You know, I tried to call that motherfucker, and he didn't want to answer. So, hey, man, look. Now, you know, y'all got to understand. I'm out here calling and calling, you know, in between car washes and shit. I ain't got time to do that. Answer the phone. Mike gonna fuck me up when he talk to me.
That shit is hilarious, man. That nigga Mike look like he sound just like that. Mike look like an old school pimp. Hey, my man. I heard you was over there on Instagram and you try to say that my article was false, brother. We don't get down like that. Shut up, bitch. I'm talking right now.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's what Mike look like. He talk. He sound just like that. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm talking right now.
Oh shit! What else you got, dog?
Brazil said, I'm trying to find it. She said something that I like.
Well, I got one real quick. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
She said, "Hey, 2K and Bo, glad to see you guys live today. I needed it. Word up. Well, we're gonna try to keep it up. You know, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know we inconsistent in a motherfucker, man. But when you see that goddamn show go up, it's always gonna be like an hour before. When you see it go up, y'all know what's up, man. Just click that little bell on YouTube so you can get the notifications. And just check the motherfucker every day, man. We gonna be doing some shit. So just check it every day."
My man Eric said, he said 2K said he gonna train Bo like Angel Garcia today.
Yeah. And like Angel do Danny, or how what's his name? Robert Guerrero's dad did him. You know?
Oh yeah.
But see, it's gonna be worse than that, Eric. I ain't even gonna tell him to bend his knees. For what? For what? I ain't gotta tell him to bend his knees, bro. It is what it is. What else you got, dog?
My man Loizo said, "Damn, did I miss the Wilder part?" Yeah, you did, family.
Yeah, you missed it, dog. You gotta go back, man. You gotta go back to that one, man. That shit was hilarious, man.
Man.
What else you got, bro?
Marcus also said, "Not gonna lie, I'm looking at DW sideways now."
Nah, man, come on. But see, we should have been looking at him sideways when he wore that skirt to the goddamn. What was that? Bermain Stavern? It was one of them. It might have been Luis Ortiz, actually. I think it was Luis Ortiz.
Okay.
One of them press conferences, man. He wore that fucking skirt, and he had them tights underneath that skirt. We should have been looking sideways at him then.
You're right about that.
What I'm saying, bro. Let me tell y'all niggas something, man. If 2K was out here in these streets, fucking skirt, a purse, a halter top, and some fucking beads on, man, y'all wouldn't let me live, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't be a part of Three Kings.
I wouldn't even, right. I would get my CEO status usurped. Exactly. Y'all wouldn't let me live.
No.
So how the fuck is Deontay Wilder? See, man, it's the same shit that I said before. Mike, my man Mike gonna get mad at me, bro. It's the same shit I said before. How cats were allowing Prince to wear fucking lip gloss and makeup, and nail polish, and fucking purple ruffle feathers and shit, and some high heel shoes, and not calling that shit out is the same reason why Deontay Wilder was able to wear a fucking skirt to the press conference, twerking shit on multiple videos, and nobody called that out. That's why. It's the same reason. Celebrity status. Man, that shit shouldn't allow them to get away with that. It's the same reason why niggas is not calling out Tank Davis almost kissing Adrien Broner. You know, it was on video. I'm sorry, bro. You ain't got to do much for me to be like, damn, that's fucked up. Let me not fuck with him no more. You ain't got to do much for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You ain't got to do much for me, bro. All I'm asking is if you a man, act like a fucking man, dog. That's it. That's it. What's wrong with that? Anything wrong with that, Bo?
Nothing.
Is there anything controversial with what I just said?
Nope. Nothing at all.
All I'm saying, dog. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, people let these motherfuckers slide, bro. I don't let that shit slide, man. And I don't care who gets fucking mad because I know you ain't gonna say shit in person. You see me walking down the street, you're gonna be like, that's that. No, oh, wait, whoa, wait a minute. That can't be that can't be him.
But he's wearing 3KB. No, he's one of the staff members.
Yeah, that's another nigga.
That's a staff man. He bought that. I saw that shit on eBay.
Bro, listen, bro. I got an indication of how shit really is when that motherfucker came on there and said, yeah, you probably 135 pounds. Remember that shit?
Oh, that was funny as hell.
I got an indication of what niggas think they looking at, bro. That right there gave me an indication based off of voice and based off this picture right here that you see. I got an indication. I got an idea what niggas think they looking at. A 135 pound, 5'5" nigga, something like that. Man, you out your mind, bro. So at the end of the day, we already know in person, man, y'all not gonna say this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've already met dudes that have seen me on YouTube. It's like, damn, nigga, I didn't know you was like that.
No, they definitely don't have the same energy. I can tell y'all that. It's funny though, man. I like let me read this real quick. Rich also said COVID-19 is pricing these fighters out.
Hey man, COVID-19 is no joke, bro.
No,
they not. Out here. COVID-19 is really out here, bro. Like, nah, man, none of y'all. Listen, man, COVID-19 is that new nigga that took all the blocks, all of them. My man rolled up and said, none of y'all motherfuckers getting money.
Yup. Yup.
Give me this block, that block, and that block over there. But that block ain't even putting no workout. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I want it. That's what COVID-19 said. Nobody getting money out here, bro. This shit's crazy, man.
Yup.
And it's to the point where motherfuckers is pulling out of fights because COVID-19 ain't letting niggas get money.
That's true.
This is the ultimate drug kingpin. COVID-19, bro.
Yeah. Listen, COVID-19, and only the real street motherfuckers will know this. COVID-19 is doing to the weed game what police officers did when the block was hot.
Right.
Ain't nothing moving, nigga. One of ours got shot. Ain't nothing moving, goddamn.
Nothing moving.
Nothing moving, motherfuckers, till we find out what happened.
Exactly. That's COVID. Exactly, bro. On some real shit.
Eric I said this should be the one sport over all sports that if you call a man out, you get to fight. Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, any combat sport, bro. If you're calling a man out, that other man needs to be like, bet, here's a contract. Now, I do agree though, fellas. Check this out. I do agree though, like if Jaron Ennis is calling out Terrence Crawford, right?
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford should be like, well, I mean, get your weight up a little bit, bro. I do agree with that, bro. But if you got two guys that are both champions in a given fucking division, right? Or if you got another champion that might be in a division lower or higher, you know, calling out a fighter in a different division, they need to make that fight, bro. I'm sorry.
I agree with that.
Real talk, man.
I definitely agree with that, man.
All right, man. We got one more, man. I'm gonna answer this one real quick. My man King Phillips said, "What are keys to victory for Ugas to beat Crawford?" Man, what do you think about that, Bo?
You know, the thing about it is Crawford is a tough guy to fight because he can fight either lefty or righty. So you got to prepare for it. Two dudes. Ugas would need to beat Terrence Crawford. Number one, he would have to try to lure Terrence Crawford into a shootout. That's what he's going to have to do. If he tries to be technical with Terrence Crawford, Crawford has a better IQ than Ugas, and Terrence Crawford just the all-around better fighter. He can do more things than Ugas. So he's going to have to try to lure him into a shootout because Ugas is better at Terrence Crawford at countering. He was doing that against Sean Porter. So he's better at being stationary countering. Ugas don't want to have to come at you or come look for you. If he does, it's like he's what I call that box fighter. He only wants to fight within that box. So if I got to step 2 inches forward or 2 inches backwards, left or right, I can do it, but I'm standing in this box. So he's gonna have to try to get into a shootout and try to look to counter Terrence Crawford. That's the only chance. But everything else, I mean, it's a tough uphill battle if you ask me.
Well, Ugas definitely has the combination punch, and he has the reflexes, and he has the IQ to give Terrence Crawford a good fight. Remember, Terrence Crawford is basically a guy that's been sliding in his last few fights, given because of the competition he's been facing, right? Mm-hmm. You got Jeff Horn, you got Jose Benavidez, you got Amir Khan. What's another one I'm missing?
Definitely. Oh, that guy, Mean Machine?
Yeah, Mean Machine. Ejidis Kavaliauskas, right? So those are the guys that Crawford's been facing, and this is what Bo likes to say. You become what your recent competition is, right? You start fighting down. That's when you start making mistakes, right? That's how he got dropped by Ejidis Kavaliauskas.
He sure did.
In my opinion, that Terrence Crawford should have made look bad, much like he made Victor Postal look bad, right? So at the end of the day, that is something that we need to look at as a big possibility that Terrence Crawford will come in thinking that Ugas, not really thinking, but being pretty much used to fighting competition that he's been facing at 147, that he's going to make some critical mistakes against Ugas. But my viewpoint is I think Terrence Crawford is smart enough to make adjustments given who the guy is standing across the ring with, right? So you got your Dennis Ugas in there with him. He knows Ugas is no joke. Ugas is a totally different fighter from when he lost to Mary Mom, some years back. So at the end of the day, he's going to make that adjustment. I think he basically overcome anything Ugas does, but Ugas does have the ability and the IQ to make it an excellent fight, man. It'd be something that I'd be willing to see, and it'd actually be a good barometer in judging whether or not Terrence Crawford could exactly beat someone like an Errol Spence. And, of course, the Errol Spence fight with Danny Garcia, we got to see that shit in September to see where he's at too, though.
Most definitely.
All right, man, we're going to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all know what to do. Go to 3kingsboxing.com for your source of pure, unadulterated boxing information, videos, training videos, interviews, all sorts of shit. Also, we be reporting that 100% fake news over there, according to some of these cats. You know what I'm saying? That fake news that always becomes a reality. Make sure you go get your fake news on 3kingsboxing.com. Also, follow us on Instagram at 3kingsboxing, Twitter at 3kingsboxing, Facebook.com/3kingsboxing. Of course, this podcast, I ain't even going to say when. Just know 6 to 6:30 Central Time, 7 to 7:30 Eastern, 4 to 4:30 Pacific. Click that notification bell if you're on Facebook. Go ahead and follow. When you follow, click that drop down where it says see first. That will allow you to see all of our posts first on your timeline on Facebook. And then, of course, that notification bell on YouTube will allow you to get, supposed to allow you to get anyway. We'll put some quotes around that to get all the notifications whenever we're getting ready to go live on this particular channel. All right. But like I said, check this shit every day because y'all don't know when we're going to go live, man. Mainly Tuesdays and Thursdays. If we do it, it'll be after the fights. But since we got to cover those fights, niggas might be tired and shit, might not do it live. Depends on what type of news we end up publishing on that day, if we go live or not. But like I said, man, keep checking this shit. Until the next one, we out this bitch.